watching out for you. This is Storm Team 8.
That's more of a fall thing that we talk about this. The perfect recipe for a cold night. 3 ingredients, right? We've got clear skies. Check, ingredient number 1. That allows for radiational cooling. It's kind of like sleeping on top of your bed without a blanket. Without the cloud cover, we cool off a little bit quicker. Ingredient number 2 is dry air. Dry air can cool and warm more easily than humid air. And we've got dew points right now that are around 30, 35 degrees. That's fairly dry air. This is a direct measurement of moisture in the atmosphere. Check, ingredient number 2. Ingredient 3 is calm winds, because cool air actually has a little bit higher density. It weighs more than warm air. Think about how a hot air balloon works. And so when you have calm winds, the coolest air pools right down at the surface. But we have wind out there right now, so that's going to provide for some mixing. I suspect winds tonight staying between 5 to 7, maybe 8 miles per hour. That's going to keep the lowest level mixing a little bit and prevent the coldest air from sinking right down to the surface. So yes, a chilly night, but had we not have these winds across or if we were not to have these winds across West Michigan, it would be a lot colder than it's going to be tonight. Now, because of the chill that's here, not a hard freeze, I don't think, for most of West Michigan, but patchy frost at least, especially out in the rural areas. The National Weather Service has posted a freeze warning for areas north of 96. That's the county. Those are the counties shaded in light blue. And dark blue, that's a frost advisory. A touch of frost here likely for a good chunk of West Michigan. And then areas here in light blue, we have at least a chance of sinking to or just below the freezing mark for a couple of hours here toward daybreak tonight. In fact, here's what the model temperature forecast looks like. The top line is Grand Rapids. The bottom line is Big Rapids. So you can see get north of 96, and we've got a chance of sinking right down to or just below freezing for a couple of hours toward daybreak. And it's going to be chilly. Let's put it that way. We're already down to 36 right now in Big Rapids, 50 in Greenville, 51 in Grand Rapids. So you can see this cooler air is continuously sinking southward here as temperatures just continue to cool off for West Michigan. So we'll talk about the first 3 days first, because this is the especially tomorrow night, the focus for this cold. And normally nobody would care about frost or freezing conditions this time of year, but the growing season with a really good jump start here over the last couple of weeks has made cold, especially 28, 29 degree type of cold, a really important issue for us. So patchy frost tonight in the non-metro areas. Looks like we could have a brief period of freezing possible north of I-96 tonight. But tomorrow night is the night that should be even colder. It looks like a good chunk of West Michigan could be in for a hard freeze, especially rural areas. Even in some of the metro areas, we have a chance of at least patchy to widespread frost. So again, tomorrow night should be the coldest night of this 8-day forecast. And you can see the afternoon highs are pretty nice. I mean, this almost feels like fall, where you have dry air, cool nights, warm afternoons, and sunshine. Not a lot of rain here either. We've got a chance of precipitation coming up Tuesday and also Saturday. But again, just to be clear on the cold, yeah, it will be chilly night tonight, but a good chunk of West Michigan has a shot at a hard freeze tomorrow night.
Funny how quickly our blood thins out with a couple of nice warm weeks.
Indeed, yeah.
Thanks, Cal.